A big family, desperate for a bigger home.
That does not look normal.
Can they haul their dream house 100 kilometers across icy roads
Kevin, you gotta steer, man.
without it skidding to doom?
Out of the ditch. We'll get really close, but I don't think we're gonna make it.
Hauling this monster manor house will be nothing short of one massive move. Calgary, Alberta. Just 50 kilometers south of the city lies the town of Okotoks. Home to the Hemmerich family. House appraiser Ken, his wife Mel, 13-year-old Talia, and 5-year-old Kenny. They've lived in their 2-story townhouse for 8 years, but the house and yard are now too small for this growing, active family.
Being that it's Canada, it's hockey, or stand outside in the cold.
We really wanted to get back out on an acreage again, so we have, more space for the kids to run around.
More space is just what they've found. A 3-acre lot on the edge of town.
Nice wide open spaces, lots of room for the kids, skating rink in the backyard. I think they'll have a really good time out here.
And they've found the perfect house to move onto the site. This vast 6,000 square foot manor house up for sale in southwest Calgary. It's stunning and comes with a walkout basement and 2-story sunroom.
When I first saw it, I liked the size of this house. It's big, it's got tons of detail.
Apparently there's going to be a little bit of a battle for the rooms, but we'll see what happens.
With Talia getting older, she'll want a little more space to herself, and Kenny takes up a lot of space as it is, so he'll need lots of room.
Hello, hello.
Shifting this enormous building to Ken and Mel's new lot will be no mean feat. It needs hauling more than 100 kilometers to reach its destination in Okotoks. Squeezing the house through tight city streets and across icy rural roads will be a roller coaster ride. To take on this colossal task, Ken and Mel have called in the crew from Wade's House Movers, headed up by Wade Kerner.
There's 2 or 3 tight spots that I'm losing sleep over. It's just the way it is. Up easy.
Any mistakes
Nice and easy.
will add to this move's huge cost.
I hope that was supposed to happen.
The house and hall will cost Ken and Mel $225,000. The new plot, a further $375,000. Foundations and renovations, another $275,000. Bringing the grand total for this ambitious project to a bank-busting $875,000. The stakes are high.
We've invested a ton of money in it, and if it doesn't go right, sometimes some of our life savings is wiped out in one move.
No pressure then, boys. This home needs some severe surgery to get it moving. This 97-foot-long Goliath boasts a supersized sunroom, a large porch, and a triple garage. It was not built to truck down roads and could destroy the neighborhood. So Wade's crew must split this beautiful building into 4 separate loads. They'll slice off the garage and cut free the porch. The basement and sunroom will also get the chop. It's drastic surgery, but the only way to get this mammoth manor house rolling. It takes 5 hours of hand-numbing sawing to slice the supersized garage free.
Should be good.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking seeing them take your house apart into little pieces.
It's just what we want. Lift off. It's good to go.
The precious sunroom takes off next.
I hope they don't drop it, buddy.
Followed by the porch.
Looks good. A little scary for a minute, but it looks good.
As long as the whole thing comes back together at the other end, we're happy.
In Calgary, Alberta, Mel and Ken Hemerick are risking their life savings to move this monster manor house 100 kilometers to their spacious lot in Okotoks.
We really just want a bigger house that we can get out in an acreage that you can't always get in town.
Wade Kerner's move crew have scythed the house into 4.
Takes a little bit of messing around. Like I said, it's kind of, as per se, a bag of fun.
Now they face an even bigger challenge. Lift this 95-ton house off its footings.
These beams you don't want to mess around with. If one of these was ever to fall and anybody was near it, they would be missing limbs or dead.
It's critical they keep the house level as they lift it, or it can break in 2.
This is important. This kind of makes or breaks what the inside of the house is going to look like.
It's probably the biggest one I've lifted in my career.
It's just our life savings being lifted up here. No pressure.
I said a little house moving prayer last night.
And it seems like the moving gods were listening.
It's loose. Nice. You're good. It's up in the air. I love it. I'm way happier.
It just went up about 6-8 inches in about 10 seconds.
They position 4 rollers under the manor house
We need plywood on top of them rollers.
to slide it onto wheels, ready for the daunting road trip.
Now it's the easy part, driving. I like that.
Just one hitch. The house is too big to move out of the city during the day. It'll cause gridlock. So they must start the move at night. (1 a.m.) Police have given Wade's crew just 4 hours to truck the house to the city limits.
Yeah.
And then Kelly will be there in front of the house too.
Yeah.
With Ken and Mel sound asleep, Wade prepares to hit the road with their life savings in tow.
We don't need to be catching anything. We don't need to be having any problems. So when in doubt, stop. Let's get out. Everyone's got 2 ways.
Okay, boys. Let's get this done here.
And everything's good.
All right, Uncle.
You're all right. We need to get on the road, so I get rid of the headaches here for a minute.
But the crossing ahead is about to make Wade's headache a whole lot worse.
You're all right, Kevin. Don't be thinking. Let us do the thinking.
Keep going, just like that, buddy.
The crew must tackle a tight intersection. A minefield of lights and signs and a bumpy central reservation. If they're not careful, this manor house will be history.
Speedy guy coming up your driver's side. Just you're okay with the driver. Keep coming like that.
I've measured as much as I can. You know, if I measure any more, I'm gonna wear out my tape. Nice and easy, buddy. Nice and easy, buddy. Nice and easy.
Trucker Kevin sneaks the house past the lights. Now to cross the median.
So we want to put some 4x on here just so it's a little more gradual up and down.
I'd say you can probably start to go across. Keep coming, Kevin. When I'm done here, right? Yeah, keep coming, Kevin. You're looking good, buddy.
Go to your drivers. Go to your drivers.
Easy, buddy. Nice and easy.
Hold her there then. Hold her, hold her. Don't yard on it. Take it easy, man. Kevin, you got to steer, man.
Yeah, I've got her all the way, Uncle. I steered her all the way. Steered it.
They're stuck. The back end is skidding on the icy ramp.
He doesn't have enough jam to get it over there.
Wade needs more pulling power, fast.
Come on, Henry, let's go.
He calls in the winch truck.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
With a couple of tugs,
Tires all look good, though. Everything looks good here, Kevin. We're good.
they lug the house back onto the hardtop.
Don't like that one. Don't like that one at all.
In Calgary, Alberta, Mel and Ken Hemerick are moving this mammoth manor house 100 kilometers to a countryside lot.
It's huge.
Big
The
house.
house is huge. It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Nice and easy.
It's 3 a.m. Wade Kerner's move crew are struggling to inch this Goliath out of the city.
Okay, that's good there. We got 6 inches on this sign. Lots of room here still.
They reach the city limits at 4:30 a.m.
I'm way more relaxed, man. It's like having a baby. I think once it's out, you're all good.
Time to park up and rest up.
Good night, boy.
"9 a.m. Mel joins the crew for today's 90-kilometer cross-country trek.
Holy, that house is massive. That does not look normal.
It's gonna be tight from the top.
Oh, keep coming.
Down the ditch, buddy.
We need a guy to run a sling here.
Wade can't afford to ditch Mel and Ken's 100-ton investment.
Bring your truck this way. Out of the ditch. Out of the ditch. Out of the ditch.
That's out of the ditch, Kevin.
Holy Uncle, are we gonna be all right?
Kevin, straighten your wheel out. Get her back on the road here. Okay, there you go. Because it was no screaming hell, man. We just barely made it.
Are my nerves sprayed right now? Slightly, yes.
Up ahead, another huge hurdle awaits. A roundabout with a sharp turn. Deep snow, signs, and ditches on either side of the road make this corner too tight for the super long building. So Wade's come up with a cheeky plan. Lift the signs, then drive the wrong way around the roundabout, making the turn much easier.
Think we're moving here? Ah!
Yeah, wrong side. Come down the wrong side.
Alrighty.
The turn's sharp. Too sharp.
Whoa! Just pull the tires. Hold on a minute, Kevin.
Pain in the ass. Blew a tire.
With the house blocking the road, they need a quick fix.
Get him.
Yep.
We made it through there. It was a little bit tight. A little bit tight.
Coming up. Let's go, Kev. Pick your pace up just a little bit.
Kevin floors it on the open road, desperate to reach Okotoks before sundown. Just 6 hours from now. But cables?
That was tight. That was really tight.
And convoys, slow progress.
It's 1 o'clock now, so we got 4 hours to get to either really close or to site.
And one obstacle ahead could derail everything. The road plummets down a steep-sided coulee and across a train track. Mistime the next stage of the journey, and this manor house will be on the fast track to nowhere. So Kevin must control the descent, easing the heavy load across the bumpy tracks with caution. To haul it up the hill fast, he'll call in extra pulling power and hope they'll be out of the coulee by nightfall.
This is a small road for a big house. It's just cuckoo bananas.
Jerry, are you on this one?
You're good there. You're good there, Kev. Hold that line right there.
Bring it on the railway side. You're looking good, Kev. Bring it on through.
Whoa, look, it's just inches away.
Keep her going, just like that, buddy.
They've beaten the trains. Now, the hill.
They're winching their house up with cranes right now.
Looks like all the pieces are intact, which is promising. It looked a little shaky coming in.
There's now just 1 hour left to get this manor house home.
It's going to be close. We'll get really close, but I don't think we're going to make it.
In Alberta, Ken and Mel Hemmerich's 97-foot-long manor house has been on the road for 12 hours.
It's been a long day, an even longer day for the movers.
The electricians insist the movers press on, despite the dangers of working in the dark.
We run into guys like Tortoise that says, let's chance it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. That's when we have major problems, but we'll be all right. Okay, come ahead, Kev.
With light fading, Wade's worst fears are realized. Half a mile from home, a hydraulic pipe bursts.
Well, that's exactly why I did not want to be pressured to come down the road today. We blew another line, turning the wheels behind it.
Kevin sets to work plugging the leak, fast.
It will be dark here probably 10 to 15 minutes, and we're wedged here on the corner of an intersection, so pretty soon there's nowhere to go but try to move it in the dark, so nobody wants to do that. That's scary.
They resort to brute force to realign the wheels.
You got it, bud. You got it. Bring it. Go ahead.
Inch by inch.
Hold it. We'll stop for a minute. Oh.
They clear the corner.
We got pressured into coming to try and get there, which we shouldn't have, and of course we had troubles on the corner. It's dark, we're holding up traffic, and yeah, we shouldn't even be on the road.
After 14 punishing hours on the road, they reach the finish line.
Tonight I think we're all gonna head her uptown and have a couple of whiskeys. And I think I might even buy a few.
The following morning, they reunite the 4 pieces of Mel and Ken's manor house.
I made that it went not too bad. I don't know, how about you, Ken?
Oh wait, it's here. It looks just like how I thought it would, so that's good news. I'm happy.
There's a lot of work for the family to do on the house.
I'm thinking about 6 to 8 months, at least the upstairs will be done, and we can move in then.
But the kids are already making the most of the acreage.
Oh, I'm gonna get a score!
It's great to have our investment in the right spot where it's supposed to belong. Made its long journey and it's home.